So we're making meatloaf and parsley potatoes, right, Cary?
Yes, you got it.
This is a good meal for anybody who really doesn't know how to cook.
Simple and delicious. And with meatloaf, there's leftovers for sandwiches. For
Oh,
lunch.
frickin' sandwiches rock! So, here's all the stuff that we have here. We have some Worcestershire, or equivalent sauce, some hot sauce, some ketchup, some breadcrumbs, parsley and potatoes for our parsley potatoes. Be some cayenne pepper. What else is
Cumin.
that? Oh, cumin, that's good. We got ourselves some ground pork and some ground beef. We got a nice big bowl to mix all that stuff in. We also have some salt and pepper, an egg.
Oh, and we'll need carrots and onion.
Carrots. We already have the onion. We got a pepper and 2 cloves of garlic. We don't ever measure anything out. It's just easier. Make it to taste, right, Cary?
Yes.
There's our carrot. So this is how you chop up some garlic. You knock the end off, just like that. You take your knife on the side, give her a good whack. The paper, she falls right off. Pull the paper off. There you have a nice clove of garlic. If you want it to leave it like that, that's cool. You can slice it up, or if you want to mince it, take it again, smash it down nice. You just rock your knife over top of it. Clean off your blade a little bit. Gather it up. And keep mincing. And you can mince it as fine or as coarse as you like. Just cut the sides off. That way you avoid that middle part. You get rid of all the white ribs and whatever's left over. You just carefully with your knife cut it out and get rid of the seeds. Good. So here's how you slice an onion. You got your 2 ends. You got to slice those guys off. Whenever you cut, keep your fingers curled back so your knife goes like this. We have Anthony Bourdain on the site showing you how to do that. Just slice that end off. Slice the other end off. Cut down the side. Peel the skin off. Slice him down the center. And we're just going for a medium chop on this. We'll just do 1 slice in the middle. A couple vertical slices. And there you have it.
We have all the stuff ready. We're going to put it into the food processor.
And why are we putting it in the food processor?
To combine it all.
And if we didn't have a food processor,
We'd be doing a nice fine dice on everything. We just want a rough chop on that stuff.
see what it looks like here. That looks pretty damn tasty, buddy.
Because that's going to go in with the meat and the other stuff.
And what is that? That's about 3/4 of a pound of pork and a pound of hamburger?
It's a pound of pork and a pound and a half of hamburger. Put some salt in. Not too much because we have pre-made breadcrumbs, which has salt content already. Put our vegetables in that we just cut. Carrots, onion, and green pepper. To Cajun cooks, Trinity. Ground pepper.
Don't be stingy with that pepper, man.
You got it.
But if you didn't like any of this stuff, you could put anything you want to in meatloaf.
You can omit whatever you want. You can add whatever you want. If you wanted to spice it up, you could add some hot sauce. You can add powdered cayenne, which is what we're going to do. We'll put a little cumin in too. Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit to give it a little depth. And 1 egg. Only 1 egg, no matter how big your batch is. Alright, we're all mixed up. We put everything together. We're going to form it in a bread loaf pan. We're not going to cook in this. We're not going to bake it in this. But we're going to form it. We have parchment paper on a baking sheet. We're going to flip this. Ugh, the meat fingers. There we go. That goes into the oven, which we started preheating at 325 degrees.
How long?
Until it's 155 degrees in the center.
Sweet.
Roughly about an hour.
So you're going to make a glaze for this, Cary?
Yeah. Tomato based, actually ketchup glaze. So into the food processor we put a bunch of ketchup. Even though it's coming from a measuring cup, we didn't measure it. Some Worcestershire. Some hot sauce. Cayenne. Cumin to complement what we put in the mix already. And some sugar. Because the sugar is what's going to glaze up. So we're going to use some brown sugar. Use whatever sugar you have. Use honey. Use agave nectar. Whatever you desire. And 10 minutes after the meatloaf goes into the oven, we're going to glaze. Alright, 10 minutes in, we pull this out of the oven. We're going to glaze it. I can't find the brush, so we're just going to use a spoon. Whatever you have will work. We're just going to goop it on here and bring it down the sides. Alright, looks like we have 100% coverage, and we're going to get this back in the oven. Parsleyed potatoes. We peeled them. Water's boiling, lightly salted. We're going to cube these up to about 3/4 inch or so. It doesn't need to be exact. Whatever you feel like doing. Alright, chop in the parsley.
For the parsley potatoes.
Nice rocking motion on the knife. Keeping your fingertips back. Potatoes are done. We tested them with a fork. Gonna drain these guys. We're doing the ghetto method. No colander, no strainer. Hold your lid on there. Less kitchen stuff to wash later. Alright, we're gonna put some butter in there. The more butter you put in, the better it's gonna be. But you gotta be healthy too.
No, we don't.
Alright, a 1/4 stick. Alright, butter into the potatoes, put the lid on so it all melts, and then we'll stir it up.
So we're throwing in the parsley, all that good stuff we chopped up, and give it a stir with the old fork. Put the lid back on it, let that parsley steam a little bit so we can get the flavors to meld with the potatoes. Cary, it looks like our meat is right on the money, buddy.
Yeah, 155. It's going to rest for 10 minutes, and a little bit of carryover cooking.
I get the ends, man.
Alright, you got it. Taste and season. Salt.
Give her a taste, Cary. Right on the money?
That's pretty good.
Good.
Alright, let's slice her. Alright, let's see what this guy looks like.
That looks freaking delish, man.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Oh, baby. Let's grub.
Yes.